Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Iron Ninja Podcast. Today, I'm joined with a new friend. This is Connor. Say hi, Connor.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh wait,
I'm
I forgot to do
yeah.
the cheering. I need to get the cheering. Hold on. Whoops, that's not wrong sound effect. There we go. That's better.
You gonna restart that?
Nope, nope, it's fine.
All
We're
right,
still going.
bet.
So, how's your day been?
I'm chilling.
What'd you do today?
Been Went to work at the fair. Was set up.
Oh, you worked at a fair?
Yeah.
We don't even get fairs around here. We live in the middle of nowhere.
Do you really?
Sort
That
of.
sucks, dude.
We live in a small
Yeah,
town.
I was. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty fun.
I
Pretty
don't think I've ever
pretty
been to a fair.
massive. Have you? Never.
I don't think so. Oh, I have been. I've been to one called the Cheshire Fair. It's about an hour away from us. An hour to 45 minutes, maybe.
Hmm.
Pretty far, actually. Yeah, not
Okay.
45 minutes. Definitely an hour. But yeah. So what'd you do there?
Set up projects. It was mid.
What kind of projects?
Anything, honestly, anything you can think of.
Okay.
It's a plot.
Were there rides there?
Yeah, it's not started yet. It starts Friday. So,
Oh, it
you
didn't.
know,
Oh,
just,
it didn't start yet.
no.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought
It,
like you
it
were
does.
like one of the helpers or something.
I am during it, but like, it's still being said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
And, uh,
topics. We need podcast topics. I had one, but I wanted to save it for a future episode when Ava's here, but she won't join for some reason because she's never online whenever we do the podcast. Isn't that kind of sus?
what was it gonna be?
Just like I could, we'll keep it a secret so that way people
Interesting.
don't get their.
Interesting.
Actually, I don't know. Um,
Brett
I
doesn't even know his own podcast.
I do. I actually don't have an idea of what to talk about.
He
Um,
keeps it a secret from even himself.
I'm drawing a picture right now. It's hard for me to focus. We have a
Yeah,
family reunion
I'm.
coming up, and there's an art project or an art competition, and so I'm working on finishing mine because I had a dream that I didn't finish mine, and I still brought it, but it wasn't done, and I only had a limited amount of like pencils to do it with, and that was scary.
Well, right now I'm in Rocky Reels. One of my teams is knocked, the other one is dead.
Or are you playing Fortnite
And
right
I
now?
am, yeah, and I am trying to clutch up.
I'm working on guns right now. Guns are hard to draw, man. Do you draw at all?
No.
You don't?
Oh, one's
Not
not.
even like
One's
when you
not.
were like 5 or something? You
Oh
ever
yeah,
like
I,
draw
do.
any
That's
pictures?
terrible, but yeah, was mid,
You,
very mid.
I don't know why I'm talking about art. We talked about art in the first episode. I guess I could bring up the topic that I had planned because don't really have anything else. Funny summer stories. Do you have any funny stories that happened in like summer vacations or like a summer camp or something like that?
I have a lot.
Oh boy, here we go.
I need a good one though. A lot of them I probably couldn't tell.
I have a good one. It's not like super good, but I've been holding on to this for a long time, waiting to tell it.
All right, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, so I was at a summer camp. It was called Camp Spofford, and we were getting ready to go to the lake, and we were getting dressed. And back then, when I was younger, I didn't think about I could just walk to the bathroom and go change there. I like to change in my bed. But what I did was I set up my towels on my bunk bed. I was on the bottom bunk as like curtains, and then I went inside my sleeping bag to try and change in there, and it was so tough.
Yeah, I've done that.
And then there's this
I've
one
done that.
kid who comes into the middle of the cabin and just drops his pants in front of everybody. And everybody's like, "Oh, dude, put some clothes on." And the counselor's walking. He's like, "All right, guys, we're going to go swimming. It's going to be fun." He's like, "Oh, my gosh." And everybody's either dying from laughter or dying from cringe. And so the next year I started going to change in the bathrooms. And there weren't like hooks or anything, so I swung my clothes over the door. And one kid who was in my cabin, he was kind of weird. He had like like a baby blanket. He liked Five Nights at Freddy's. He grabbed my swim shorts and stuffed them in like the wall because they didn't have like the walls up. It was just like the frame, and so it was in like the corner of the wall and like spider webs and stuff. So I grabbed his hat off his head and chucked it behind me, and it landed inside of a stall, but not just in a stall. I heard a splash, and a kid inside is like, "Yo, what the heck?" And he opens the door, and he comes out with a wet hat that landed in the toilet while he was peeing in it. And then we both get in trouble by the counselors for taking each other's things. And then the school, or not the school, but the cabin bully, I say bully with quotation marks because it wasn't really that mean, but he comes up to me and he's like, "What happened?" I said, "Oh, well, he took my swim shorts and shoved them in cobwebs, so I took his hat off and threw it in an open toilet." He goes, "My man, give me some." And
Hmm.
that was so funny.
That was the peak of his night.
Yeah.
Let's see. I still can't think of a good one. I have a lot of them, but like,
We don't need to tell all of them on the
oh, all right.
podcast, but we could just tell
I
like
have a,
most of them.
I have a good one. I have a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I work at the fair, right?
Yeah.
This was actually from today. It was actually really funny. And so, my friend, he's not the tallest guy I know. I mean, it's a nice way of saying he's pretty vertically challenged, but like, he's chill. So we were messing around, and he's the only one of us who actually can legally drive. So we're all sitting there messing around, and somebody else like goes for his keys, and they almost get them, and he's like, "Dude, I can't keep these on me, dude, because he's not the tallest, and also he's really skinny, so he's not that strong." So he tosses the keys to me. He's like, "Yo, keep these from getting done." I was like, before I knew that there was like three people who really wanted his keys. He has a really nice diesel truck. They all wanted to drive it. I'm the closest one in age to legalness. So I'm over there just like doing it. And so on the fairgrounds, we're doing a lunch break. So we
Yeah.
are all free time. We're all chilling outside on the benches, eating food, chilling, eating our lunch and stuff. And this kid takes off after me. I dip out of there, dude. I am gone like the wind. And so for the next like for the next like 30 minutes, I am nowhere to be found, dude. Literally, it was like this giant game of hide and seek, like tag or whatever.
Yeah.
And we ended up being in like three locked buildings on the
Oh,
roof of one building, and I outran like half of them in one thing.
did you do
And
like
I'm
parkour, jump off the buildings and stuff?
not. I wouldn't say that.
Ah, man.
I did hit this. I did hit this really cool clip. I jumped so there's a fence. This fence is like 6 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Keeps people from getting in and out.
Mhm.
2 steps, and I'm over the fence.
Like just
I
two
hit.
steps climbing over it.
No, like I was sprinting at it, and my right foot, I jumped off my left foot. That's my jump foot. I can jump off that a lot faster. So I jump off of that foot, and you know the little bars that go like vertically so they can like hold the fence together.
Yeah.
My next foot's on there. My right hand goes to grab, just hold onto the bar as I like vault it, and I am gone, dude. And I ended up driving his truck that night because he wanted to go to the fairground, he wanted it back, and so he's like, "Yo, Connor, you get your license in like 2 months. Go bring my truck back." And I was like, "I home fresh." No, it was a dub
When was this? It wasn't today, was it?
today.
Oh my gosh, it was.
Dude, it was amazing, absolutely phenomenal.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it was. It was literally the most fun I've had in a long time.
Driving a truck.
I was thinking the hind seat part, but yeah, that was pretty
Oh
fun.
yeah, that sounds fun.
He had a really modded up diesel truck, so that was crazy. He had like the whole radio setup for truckers, diesel, switch gears. It was wacky.
I don't think I've ever driven a truck. I've driven a
I
van though. That's mostly what I
I have
drive.
to. I have that Ford, like a Ford Edge. I've driven a lot of vehicles actually. A
Do you have
Toyota
your license or
Highlander.
permit?
I get my license in a month and like 19 days. Not even 19, I'd say like 16.
I can get mine in August, I think, but I still gotta get at least 20 more hours. So,
It was still really funny. I have some other ones. I'll tell you later, but I don't think I can say them right now.
why are you whispering?
I don't know. I'm just talking why I'm chilling. I'm tired. I got up at 8 today and was working the whole day.
I wish I could get up that early.
I
My
kinda had to.
my psychological clock does not let me wake up early. I get up around 10 sometimes, or not sometimes,
Mine
most
doesn't.
time, and it's crazy.
Mine doesn't unless I know for a fact I'm doing something that day. Like
Yeah,
if
me
it's
too.
even the slightest bit like in question, nah, I ain't getting up.
Yeah, I have lots of trouble waking up in the morning. I wish I could wake up because that'd be fun. I actually did wake up this morning, but I didn't go upstairs, so my family thought I was sleeping. They kept hollering at me, Gabe, time to wake up. I am up. But your bedroom light isn't on. Well, I'm on my phone. Oh, okay. They would rather I be up eating eggs or something, getting breakfast, and
That's what
then
I
go
do.
back to my room.
Yeah, that way
But
they know you're up.
yeah, you're right. I practically live in my room, so I do like all my things here, my school and my hanging out, and even my chores. I've started folding laundry in here on my bed, and then it's a
You don't
hassle
fold
bringing them
laundry.
upstairs.
If you don't fold laundry in your room, that's just kind of weird in my opinion. Because it's gonna go there anyways.
Well, not my laundry, but my family's laundry.
Uh,
Yeah, we have family chores, and
I'm
mine is
I'm
laundry.
lucky.
Hmm?
My mom doesn't want. If I get my laundry out and sort it, my mom will do it because she doesn't want me. She would like us to do it, but she's like, I'd rather do it and know we have a full load than just like somebody does it wrong. So I can actually control that so that she likes to do it.
Yeah,
So it is what it is.
it is what it is. I
Exactly.
I I'm in charge of like everybody's laundry, the whole family. So I've been not home the past couple afternoons, and that's normally when I'm supposed to fold the laundry. And so they're getting impatient, and I got piles of baskets of laundry stacked outside my room, and they started switching
You
the
do
laundry.
laundry every day.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do it every day. Because we live in a family of nine, So there's a lot of laundry.
Um, so you
Yeah,
basically just wash the laundry from that day. You could wear the same. If you had two pairs of clothes, you could just swap them out every day.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. That'd be nice, dude. I have some favorite shirts that I love to wear when I go out places more than some other ones. But I just can't do that, bruh.
Some of my clothes don't get washed for. Well, I don't. I wash my clothes every week, but everybody's clothes are different. Like there's all the kids' laundry, they put that in the bathroom, and then there's my parents' laundry, and then there's my laundry, and then everybody else. So it's different types of laundry, and not just everything all at once.
Yeah, lights, darks, yeah, the
Well,
whole
I don't. I
bundle,
don't do that though. I don't sort lights and darks
dude.
because I've never been taught to do that. And we haven't really had many problems with it until my sister washed my white socks with something red. One of them came out
Yeah,
pink, but the other one is still white, which is so
yep,
weird.
that happens. I really just hit a squad wipe by myself.
Bro, poggers.
Yeah, but tomorrow I actually get to sleep in. Parents won't be home, so it means I'm just gonna call with my friend.
What day is tomorrow?
Ooh, Thursday, which means the fair starts Friday. Can't wait for that. We're gonna have a
Oh,
Kansas
you
concert.
said sleep in, and I was thinking, oh, it's Saturday tomorrow. I'm like, oh, wait a minute,
You
it's
know?
not
Do you know
Saturday.
the band? Do you know the band Kansas?
Not really. Should I?
They sing the song. It's an older band. I'm into older. I'm into like older rock music. Older, in my opinion, older music is way better than like that new music. Depends on the song though.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, Kansas. They have like "Carry On Wayward Son" and a lot of others. I can't think of any right now because I'm put on the spot. But still, that they're actually gonna be at our fair.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Would you get to meet them?
for working there, if they want something, maybe because I sell food and like work up in the grandstands, which is our fair thing. But so maybe the chance is low, but there's still a chance. Probably not. I've never met any bands except for at a church retreat. When at one of them, I got some. The guy dapped me up. Dead serious. I met. We were because he stays the whole night. It's an overnight camp, a week long. He was there all week. One day, just saw him walking on the thing. I was like, it said something about like, hey, and he went, yo, what's up, and dapped me up, bro. And I was like, yo, holy cow, bro.
My dad just revealed a secret that he's never told me before. So there's this song that I grew up with. It was a very nostalgic song for me. It's a Spanish song. He comes from Colombia, and he put it on like a movie with a bunch of pictures from me in early childhood, a bunch of pictures and videos, and I was very connected to that song. And my dad ended up telling me just now, not today, but like a couple weeks ago, that he met that band that made that song. What happened was he had a van, like a big van, and they were coming to his town to perform, and so he went to the hotel they were staying at, and he offered them a ride to the concert in his van because they just had little cars, and so he said, hey, I could fit everybody in here, I'll do it for free. They're like, all right, sure. So they all hopped in his van, and then he took them to his concert, and then when he got there, everybody was like, all the fans were there with the cameras, they were pounding on the windows and stuff, and he was freaking out, but he ended up getting them, and he got to sit backstage and watch the concert for free, and he took a couple pictures and videos from backstage, and then he dipped. And when
That
he,
is sick.
and I was like, that is awesome. And I went to go tell my mom, and he was like, oh yeah, he told me that a long time ago. And I'm like, and he didn't tell me. Oh man.
Yeah. But no, life's been going great. One of my,
Hmm?
um,
You good over there?
no,
Wait, let me guess, you died.
No, I'm still alive.
No, in
This
game.
guy just... Yeah, I know, I'm still alive.
Okay.
This guy just scared the crap out of me.
Oh, do you need to go change?
Yeah,
Yeah, I find it hard whenever I get the crap scared out of me. I gotta go change, and I can't really play with crap in my pants. So,
of course.
as any human should. It's becoming quiet again. This happens like almost every podcast. I run out of things to talk about. Let me look some things up.
We're still chilling. We're still chilling. We're still having good conversations.
Yeah, but if every split second isn't filled, then
I
actually,
can bring somebody on here. Hang on, give me 1 second.
okay.
He's in the shower after football. He just had football. So he's in the shower. I would have invited him already, but yeah, he's kind of showering. Otherwise, I would have invited him. He's really funny.
Okay, I'm looking at other podcasts to see if I can steal their
And you say,
ideas. I got an idea. What are some hills you would die on?
The Fortnite Battle Pass.
No, like thoughts or opinions that you have that you would never change.
What do you mean? Like something I believe and will always believe?
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds is the true prophet. My
something
love for
other
Ryan
than
Reynolds has no
something
end.
other than Ryan Reynolds.
My love for Ryan Reynolds has no end.
I agree Ryan Reynolds is cool, but
He's literally, all jokes aside about how good he looks, he's an interesting guy, dude.
he does seem like an
Like,
interesting guy. That
honestly,
he'd be fun to get on the podcast. But then
dude, I
that
don't think you're doing that, but
I know, but it would
bro,
be fun. It would
Ethan
be
will not stop sending the same meme. And it's not even funny.
You don't have any other hills you would die on, no other thoughts?
Actually, no, Ryan Reynolds is a joke, but like, no?
Seriously, nothing like
Oh, I have one. I have one. A
okay.
10 out of 10. Okay, this one, I mean this just out of experience, but a 10 out of 10, like, peak, like, my type, brunette. Like, my type of brunette is, like, normally
I thought you were gonna say Elizabeth
hotter.
Olsen.
No, 10 out of 10 brunette is hotter than a 10 out of 10 blonde, in my opinion. I've met some, personality aside, I'm just talking about looks.
What is it
Like,
with
they'd both be great people, but still, like, 10 out of 10 brunette is way better than 10 out of 10 blonde any day.
what is it with guys talking about hot women? I don't do that.
Okay, but Elizabeth Olsen, though, dude, honestly.
For those of you who don't know, Elizabeth Olsen is Scarlet Witch. You uncultured swines out there.
You uncultured swines. I'm gonna go play some Rocket League while we're talking. This
Go go
Shelby
go go
Peak.
go.
Oh, no, my gosh. Dude, why is there an update?
Actually, I could download Rocket League while we're talking. I won't play it though,
Rocket
but I'll
League does
download it.
not go hard.
What about do you have any stories of like disappointing your parents? Anything that your parents caught you doing and they weren't mad, they were just disappointed?
If they play the just disappointed card, you better just go leave. At that point, it ain't even worth it.
But you don't have any stories?
Oh, man. Hang on. My life is long. There's this one time. It's not my story, it's my friend.
Okay. Sounds a bit like plagiarism.
From what I've heard, his parents just walked in at him I looked at him. They were playing American Ninja Warrior on their couch. I know a few people have done this. Different story. But they were going, and the brother, he jumped off the couch onto a pillow. Okay, I have a story after this, but like, he jumped off the couch onto a pillow. Then
Mm-hmm.
his brother jumped, and he yanked the pillow away as a joke, and the brother broke his arm. And his
Ooh.
parents come down and see what happened. And he's just sitting there like,
My
I've actually, funny story. I've known two people who did that, and I broke my arm jumping off a couch.
oh gosh.
So it's more common than you think it is. Actually, my friends just might be stupid, but it is what it is. It is what it.
I
Oh
haven't
my god,
ever fully broken a bone. I have
I
fractured
or
one
fractured.
before.
Yeah, it's fractured. I just say it as break. Break is a lot easier to say during fracture.
Yeah, true, true. My sister fractured my finger once because, again, I was supposed to be folding laundry, but this was years ago. And she wanted to make a tent out of the laundry in our laundry room. And I needed that laundry. And so I started taking the tent apart and shoving the laundry in the basket so I could go fold it. And she winds up her hand like Winter Soldier and does her famous power punch and whack! She goes in for the strike, and I put up my hands to block, and boom, there goes my pinky finger. Now it
You flew
doesn't.
into next year.
I what? It doesn't sound as bad as you think, but I am left-handed, and she broke my left pinky, and so that got into a cast, and I was not able to do school or anything that
Oh,
required writing for a long time. I had to
I
learn
have
to go
one.
right-handed, and my right-handed writing sucks.
I have one for you. A question for you.
Okay.
So you all know how school crushes. It's a thing. You
Yes.
know,
I'm homeschooled, but I still understand.
you can't say that. You can't,
Bro, I go to
dude.
other places, okay?
Oh
I'm not
my
secluded.
gosh. No context. This is going to get clipped.
What are you talking about? Oh, Sweet Home Alabama. No, not that. No.
I'm about to start playing that,
No,
dude. Like some little kid.
I go to other
Oh my god, bro, you
places
can't
like
say
sports
that.
and church and things like that. So I understand.
Okay, yeah. No, like not school, but like crushes from places you go to, right?
Yeah.
There's when has been a time in front of them that you've done something like really cool without trying to, and then you just think about it later and you're like, dang,
That was sick. Um
yeah, or like you noticed or like something entertaining has to do with that.
I don't think I ever have. I'm
I did
just
one the other
that
day. I'm
uncool.
just
What was it?
I work at like a fast food place, all right? Not fast food, but like
Yeah.
it's a West Coast restaurant. I think it's a chain or so. It's something. But like I'm in the front, right? It's like 10 o'clock. Everything's closing down. Nobody's in there. We're messing around up there, and she was messing with my reflexes. We're more friends than crush, but like, and so she always throws the stuff at me, like tosses it to me to
Mhm.
catch it, and it was the last day I was working for a while, and so she got permission from our manager. Our manager's dope. She was gonna throw like one of the ice cream containers at me. It had a lid on it. It wasn't gonna like burst or anything. It
She
was just
had
would
to
have like
get you
stung.
guys have to get permission from the manager to throw things. Hey yo, can I
No,
throw
no, no,
this
no. It
ice
was a
cream real quick?
no. It was a container. So if it messed up, she might have gotten in trouble. She didn't ask. So it was more of just safety. But like she asked, right? I didn't know about this till after. I'm just walking out in the lobby with a bucket, and I hit this cool thing. Like I go to sweep something,
Mhm.
and I set the broom down because I go to get trash cans. I'm sideways, right? She's at my
Sideways.
left side. So like if you're facing the wall, you're facing the wall right now, right?
Yeah.
Look to your left. Like this is how I was standing. I was standing with her at my left side.
Oh, that sideways. I thought you meant like you were laying
Yeah.
down on your side or something.
No, I was standing there at a trash can. I look over as it's like halfway to me. She threw really hard for some reason, dude. She was trying to kill me. I just put my hand up and like clean snag, like fully extended arm, just hand closed around it. Like, you know how Iron Man just, like, puts his arm sideways and blast?
Yeah, like a
That was
Jedi
me.
catching their
I just,
lightsaber.
I literally just snagged it, like, out of thin air.
Oh,
Just my arm whipped over, and the second it extends, I snag it. And the stare down was cold, dude. Kid you not. I did that, and I stared her down right over the edge of the ice cream. Like, hang on.
I'm
They're not
imag-
going to be able to.
I'm
They're not
imagining
going to be able
like
to see this. I will show you what I mean. They're not going to be able to see the video, but like it was like this.
I
Hang
could
on.
put it in if you want.
Uh, Probably not, but like I was sitting like this, right,
Yeah,
doing trash right here, and I go like this. I go like this. I just casually at the same time catch it like this
like
and
Thor.
stare down like I stare her down like this. I'm like, and I do a little flick with it and set it back on the counter, dude. I, dude, I felt like a legend.
Yo, that does sound like legend stuff. For
I
some
could you
reason it's
not. My
reminded me of like
manager
a
watched it.
western or something. When you said to stare down, I'm like, oh, that sounds sick.
My oh, I was like literally. My manager stared at me and she's like, yo, what the? She was like, yo, what the heck just happened? And the girl who threw it was like, that was impressive. And I'm just standing there like, what can I say? Played baseball for like 13 years, dude. My hand-eye coordination and
I'm
reflex.
just built different.
Actually, technically, no.
Oh,
It's my ADHD. My ADHD literally, like, I spaz out in things, and I have really quick focusing. Like, my brain just goes really quick and speedy. So sometimes that's good, like in that situation with reflexes. Other times, my brain goes too fast for my mouth. So, like, I'll be talking about something like this fast, and I'll just skip a part because when my brain finally thinks about what I'm talking about, I'm already on the next discussion. So I'm just keep going. My brain just doesn't stop.
I like
So in
to.
reflexes like baseball, soccer, and stuff, I played goalie in soccer, and my reflexes helped me out a lot, and also hand-eye coordination helps. But still, that made me like, I earned a legend status.
I like to imagine that
Did you not?
scene from the Phantom Menace when Obi-Wan's talking to young Anakin. He's like, you must have Jedi reflexes to be a pod racer. He's like, no, that's just my ADHD. My sister is, my sisters have ADHD, so
Nah, but dude, that thing might have been the coolest thing I've ever done. Like you've seen the, I don't know if you've seen the one video of like cool thing, but this guy just like a cock falls off the wall, bumped by an employee, and the guy just makes a snag like backwards behind him. He just like put your hand straight down, like let your arm rest, right?
hmm
The back of your hand is facing forward right now, right?
yeah, I think yeah, it's facing upwards.
And just bend your wrist so your palm is facing up but behind you. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That was how he caught the clock.
Oh okay, I know what you're saying now. Okay,
And he kind of reached
I'm
down and
si-
just snagged it right before the floor. It was
I'm
this
s-
video I saw. It was low quality, but it was like real security cam footage, dude. That and he just the slow handoff to the guy. Think of how cool that was. He just handed it back to the employee who just watched him do it. Like, holy cow! I almost just killed the clock, but he saved it. Like, think of how cool he must have felt, and multiply that by like 100, dude.
oh yeah.
I was like on the edge of the world, dude. If my crush would have been there, dude, asked her out instantly.
That's
It was a
really what you're
sign.
thinking about right now.
I was about
But
to
if my
call Ryan
crush,
Reynolds and shoot my shot, dude. Honestly, at this point,
hey,
anything's
call
going,
him up,
dude.
be like,
After I
hey
hit
yo,
that
I know
clip,
you're married, but
I know you're married, bro, but just hear me out.
can we be bros?
Hey, yo, bro, you wanna go? You wanna go see Minions Rise of Gru with me, big bro?
Yeah,
We can be rising for Gru there, Ryan.
we
Like,
could be
hit me
gentle
up, big bro.
minions.
Look, big bro, hit me up, dude. Like, I was on the edge of the world, dude. Peaking, my whole life peaked in that moment. The
I can
cold stare
imagine.
down, everything. My whole life led up to that moment. I felt like a legend. Literally, let me think of a good thing. Like, imagine a soccer player after hitting a winning goal in like a World Cup.
Yeah,
That is me in a fast food restaurant holding on to some really cold ice cream.
I
I would.
I got a similar story where I was in baseball once when I was younger, and the pitcher, he was pretty short, and we needed to score one more point, or I don't know how the point system works for baseball. They never taught me, so I'm always in the outfield, the last one to bat, because I didn't know how to play. But our pitcher, we just need one more point. So he threw the ball, and the batter hit it, and then he instantly had the reflexes and caught it just like that. Just leaned back a little bit and caught the ball, and we
I
won the game just like
seen
that.
have you seen the one of him dodging it? There's one video of somebody
Yeah,
dodging one.
I seen that
He
one
like
too.
falls back like the dive and it goes right in between his like neck and his glove, dude. 1 second slower and that would have hit his neck and hurt.
Yeah.
But dude, that was
Those
those guys are
baseballs go
insane.
super fast. I watched a hack
I
Smith
made a
video once where
I
just
made
the
a catch.
pitcher broke his fingers from throwing it at like 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, I made a. I used to play baseball. I was a catcher, but I pitched for a few innings because I was decent. I was not a good pitcher, but I was decent enough to like strike a few hits out for the end of an inning because our pitchers were like running low.
Yeah.
So they put me in, took right straight out of catching. I'm not even sure that's legal, but they did it. the
It
guy
was?
hit a pop up. The guy hit a pop up, right?
Yeah.
I was throwing slow pitches. I wasn't trying to like show off or anything. I was just wanting to get the out because I was tired. Also, I ran out of sunflower seeds about 3 seconds earlier. Yeah.
You need the sunflower
And
seeds to
so,
charge your baseball potential.
no, it just helps my brain slow down. Like, if I'm doing something, the multitasking keeps my brain focused on one thing as I, like, subconsciously choose sunflower seeds. So my brain was erased, and I was, like, not completely there. And there's a pop-up, right?
Hmm.
I sprint down there. Okay, this has a twist to it. I sprint down there. I miss the catch. It's pretty sad. I throw it to first, and our guy steps off the bag too early. Our coach was not happy with me, so he took me out of pitching like the next inning, put me back in catching. I don't know if you've ever played catcher before. Have you played catcher with the
No.
full gear?
No, I've
The
never.
full gear is really heavy. If you like, when I was a skinny kid, it was really heavy, and so he like not the same guy, but it's the same situation. Like there, except it was a foul. The one was like infield fly, but the second one was a foul. I sprint down there. I yank the helmet off. It's harder to run in full gear, dude. But I was like, I can't miss two in a row. I slide for it, right? Put my feet first so I can at least like hit it. If it hits my body, then I can still catch it, right?
Yeah.
And so I snagged that in a catcher's glove. And my coach, the look on his face was like,
Yo, what?
"Bruh, I can't yell at this kid now. He just
He just clutched like that.
it,
He's a legend
yeah,
now.
bro. It wasn't the coolest thing I've ever done, but like because it was a little league game. It's not like it was like the edge of the world, but it felt cool. I know it wasn't looking cool. It just was like, he made an out. Gonna clap for my kid. But dude, it felt sick because because of how much work I put in sprinting down that line. Full catcher's gear. The straps are on the back of my knees. It feels weird to run.
Hmm.
At the time I grew out. I grew out of it, but at the time I was hitting growth spurts, so I had Osgood Schlatter or something with the knees and growth spurts, and so that hurts. It's like right under your kneecap. There's a little bump, like not under it, but like below it. You know what I'm saying? Like not
I think so, yeah.
down your leg, not under it, but like. And so after I hit that, I slide in there and catch it. It was right in front of the opponent's dugout too. One of the kids just looked at me like imagine a juice box kid
Hmm. I'm
just not
imagining.
wanting to be there. His mommy made him go play that day. He just kind of looked at me. He was dumbfounded, dude. And it was peak. I also got in trouble that same game because I was a kid. You know, kids are stupid. Kids are actually no. It was another game that season. Kids are stupid, and one of them said something about charge the mound when one of our kids got hit like 2 times in the same inning by the same pitcher,
Hmm.
and so he made a joke about charging the mound, and so I agreed with him. I'm like, yeah, that'd be funny as a joke, like not actually, because we know the kid. But no, our coach thought we were serious, so I got yelled at.
Oof.
Do I regret it? No, sir. It's one of the yeah, but yeah, I I have an interesting life. It was pretty funny. Other than that, I don't think many interesting things have happened. Do you have
That
any cool superhero stories, like something you've done, like a superhero save, superhero anything?
ooh, um,
This is a good question.
not
Good question.
not any at the moment, but or like nothing's hitting me, but I'm sure something happened. Ah, a bug flew in my face. Oh, there was this moment. It didn't really feel like a superhero, but my sister and I were having a bit of an argument. It was like 9 o'clock, and it was a kitchen. We were in the kitchen. Most of the lights were off, and I got mad at her.
Where you
And
belong.
I got mad at her,
Doing
and
those
my mom was
dishes, the
right
mom
there.
doesn't get mad.
So I picked up an orange. I threw it at her, hit her in the face, and she picked it up, threw it back at me. I caught it with one hand, threw it back, hit her in the face again. She picked it up again, threw it back, and caught it with the same hand, just one hand, and did this about like 5 times in a row. And my mom's like, "I'm sorry, you can't play baseball or what?" And then finally I dodged, and then she splattered it
Wait,
on
your
the
mom
wall.
watches.
My mom watched me pelt
Your
her in the face with an orange, yeah. And she was just sitting there
your
dumbfounded about how I was
your
actually able
mom
to.
listens to this. Your mom listens to this podcast, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Can
Hi,
we
Mom.
get a fact check on this, mom?
Mom, post in the comments if you remember this moment. I don't know. She doesn't
Yeah,
really.
like that. I believe you, dude. That sounds sick, and it sounds like something that would happen. Like that's a certified mom comment. And you can't do that. Like
But
anytime I'm like, I'll be sick, so I can't go do like track. I do track. I throw shot put and discus because I'm built. But I was like, Mom, I can't go to lifting today. I feel sick. My mom, and so I'd sit home and play video games. And my mom was like, and you can't go to track. Why? You're exerting yourself on this video game. And I was like, Mom, I'm sitting here moving my thumbs.
you can run in the video game, but you can't run in real life. Get off your
Yeah,
butt
like
right now.
exactly. That's like a certified mom comment, dude. Like you're not gonna hear a more mom comment than that.
And you know what?
Honest.
We were on our way to church the next day, and she told my dad in the car on the way. She's like, "Guess what? So your son just threw an orange at Elizabeth and hit her in the face multiple times, and he kept catching it with one hand." And she was trying to make it sound impressive, but my dad was just mad because he doesn't like me hurting girls. So he took it as like she was trying to get me in trouble, and
Dude,
she's
I
like,
hate it when that
"No, he
happens. Your
could."
dad just takes things out of context. Like it'll be like there's this one time, right? This
Yeah.
girl was flirting with me, and so she'd throw like a pencil at me like playfully. I'd throw it back, and my dad always like talked about me. He's like, yeah, even if a girl did hit on he doesn't know anything about my love life. Anything he's like, even if a girl did hit on you, would you even know? And I was like, yeah. But this time it was funny because like the roles were reversed. But he was like, this girl was hitting on me. Obviously, everybody. And if you had anything, you could tell.
Why is it
And
all of
he
your
was like,
stories involve like women hitting on you or crushes and stuff?
because those are the only ones I can like. Any of the weird ones
Those are
are
the
when
only
I'm with
ones
the
that you
boys.
remember.
It's the W's in life that matter, man. But no, yeah, but that is really funny. I watch a few podcasts. Most of them with the comedian I like.
Ryan
I don't.
Reynolds?
No, actually, no. It's another guy. I've seen his YouTube shorts, and he shows up on my recommended a lot, dude. His skits are really funny. I don't I don't think they're like some of them are not appropriate. I don't tend to watch those ones, but the ones that are, I do really enjoy him. He's really funny, in my opinion.
What's his name? Not that I'm gonna go look it
Trevor
up or anything, Mom. Don't worry about it.
Trevor Wallace. He has a few podcasts just talking about life itself, and it's pretty good. He does have some weird topics, but yeah, I just it makes it funny because he can make anything funny. I swear, dude. But no, there's the story I was talking about earlier that I was trying to explain.
Yeah.
There was one time at the fair today or yesterday. I've known this guy my whole life. It was the same guy who actually pulled the pillow away from his brother and broke his arm. This is the one in the same.
The one and
This guy's
only.
gonna be a celebrity on here until you meet him.
Until I meet him. So when I meet him, his fame is just gonna dissipate.
No, it's gonna get bigger because he's a lot funnier in person, dude. I can't even describe to you how funny he is in person, dude. He's
He
so
sounds pretty funny.
spontaneous. I'll explain more of his jokes later because he is not the most PG guy I've ever met. But
Hmm.
yeah, it was weird. But anyways, we were at the fair working. He works hard. He's a hard worker. He works at a golf course in the morning. So he literally worked in the golf course that morning and then went straight to the fair. He works like 5 to 2, so he went straight to the fair afterwards, and then went, and then we were working with the mannequins, right?
Hmm.
We dressed them up for like it's called fashion review. Kids make clothing for anybody to wear, and then they go model it for the people just to see how it fits, like the wearables. Some of them are wearables, other of them are just for looks. But we have mannequins for those, right?
Yeah.
And so the person in charge of that was like, "Hey, yo, Connor, you want to help me set this up?" So I come over there with my boy. We're setting stuff up. I set my phone down because somebody needs a heavy box lifted off a shelf because most of the people there, no offense to them, they are older folks because that's what they're good at. Older folks enjoy setting up the fair, creating little kids projects. It's what they're good at. Like, I
Wait,
don't know
so
if
does
your
that mean
grandparents are
I'm
like
an
this.
old folk?
No, I don't know if your grandparents are like this, but they're just so helpful and just in the nicest ways and just enjoy spending time just not alone.
Hmm.
So they all go there together. It's their little group. They're good at what they do, so they help judge it. But yeah, and so he needed box rep. So I set my phone down with my music. I'm listening to like
The FNAF
banger
2
songs, Big
ambiance.
Brit, obviously. And
That
I
and
go far
Sunroof.
enough, and I realized my phone. Oh my gosh, I left my phone there. So I didn't hear my music when I was doing it. So when I get back, I go to check my phone, turn back on my music, so I can get back to work on the shelving unit I was making. Because I'm a pretty smart guy when it comes to like that stuff. I do a project called woodworking with it. It's something I'm good at because my grandpa taught me how to do it. Like I was doing that, building that shelf and stuff,
Hmm.
and so I come back, check my phone. My friend took a selfie with with one of the not dressed mannequins yet. So he's just smiling away, bruh. He he's in the look on his face, and all I heard from the back when somebody saw the photo, when one of the adult leaders saw the photo, they're pretty cool with us. They're just happy they have help, and
Hmm.
also I'm one of their favorites. So he looks, and so is the other guy because we're both pretty spontaneous, and they just enjoy our company because we're pretty funny. Together, we would draw a crowd, dude. We're just one of those people.
The
That
Batman and
together
Robin of
on
comedy.
on our own, yeah, we'll work hard and be quiet. But like when we're put together, we just bring each other to life, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely
And
know what you're
so
saying.
and so one of them just says to him, looks him dead in the eyes, and goes, "Dog, you gotta get a girlfriend." We start laughing, dude. We just start dying. We're just in shock.
Why did he
Actually,
say it? Because he was funny, or?
it's funny, yeah. And the funniest thing about, not funny, but like one of the one of the cooler things about that, the guy who said it is actually I'm in band, marching band. He's our old drum major's dad.
That would have been
And
funnier if
actually,
you guys are just
another,
silent and then he just walks up. He's like, "Hey, you need to get a girlfriend," just out of nowhere.
he also did some other funny stuff because we would joke around with it because there's a box of unclothed mannequins. So we would joke around with it. We're not into that. We do it just to make each other laugh because it's a long day, dude. I don't know if you've ever worked for like, I was there 10 hours today. I don't know if you've ever been there 10 hours, dude. After a while, it's more about making the time fly. So we were messing around, making each other laugh. Our friend was there too, so we were just trying to laugh, have a good time because we did a lot of work. So we keep looking in there randomly, just like you know the awkward meme stare faces where somebody would like stare as hard as they can just for the meme,
Yeah.
make their eyes pop. We would do faces like that, dude. but at like the box of unclothed mannequins. And so we would just sit there, and then one of them looks us dead in the eyes as he puts the top back on because he was just like he was laughing, but he was just done with us. Dude. He's like, dude, it's one of those you can't take these guys anywhere moments.
Yeah.
I kid you not. The next thing he says is he's like, bro, you can't spend your whole day looking at I don't know what your tolerance is, but it was the B word. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I can't say that on the podcast, but like
You
you
definitely
all
can.
know what I mean. The B double O and it goes on. But like
Oh,
he
I
said, you
was thinking
can't
of a
keep
different
looking
word.
at no.
Muffle,
He's
muffle.
like you. He literally said you can't keep looking at the word all day long, otherwise you get no work done. Ask the something about trash people or something. That's gonna offend a lot of people. But
Well, nobody's listening. I got like 2 viewers.
right now,
No, 2 viewers that like just listen to the podcast in general.
hey, you haven't sent me the podcast yet, otherwise I would.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, you
I'll be
didn't
real with
check.
you. I check what you send me a lot. Just because I check it doesn't mean I pay attention to it.
It's hold on.
No, no offense to you. Like I pay attention to your texts, I do reply, but like sometimes I'm just not mentally there.
It's in that channel I just posted in the chat.
All right, yeah, but still, it was funny, dude. He's like, can't keep doing this, man. We had a talk. He didn't have a talk. It was more of the joke, but it was funny. And then today, I got yelled at again. There's this Karen there.
Oof.
She's not a Karen, but she just doesn't understand like young people at all. So you know the key incident. You know I told you about the keys and stuff. How I did like some really cool stuff along the thing.
Yeah. She got after you for
We
jumping the
went
fence.
no, we went back inside afterwards, and I'm sitting down and we were judging cakes today. It's our fair is like the second biggest in the country,
Wow.
which is really cool. So we were just chilling there while they were judging cakes. I was supposed to be with helping with building setup right then, but it was right after my lunch break, so I was wasting time, and so I was going. And I was talking to my boy who was actually helping with cake setup. He's one of my favorite people who work there in the club. But we were just chilling, right?
Yeah.
And the one lady comes in and I'm dangling the keys as a joke in front of one of the people who tried to steal it. And so she goes, "You better give those back to their owner." And I was like, the owner gave them to me to hold on to so he didn't lose them. And then another boy walks in who wanted them, and he was like, and she was like, "Give them to the boys so they'll leave." And I'm like, "No, that's literally why I'm holding them, to keep them away from the boys." And then, and she was like, "Well, give them back to their owner. You're drawing a crowd. We don't want that." And I was like, "That's not on me. You
You
should
don't
tell
want to.
them to get out. They're the one who want the keys. You tell them that." And so she's like, well, and then the owner walks in, right? And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'm cool. I'm chilling." And so he's like, "Yeah, no, I told him to hold on to them so that they couldn't get them." And she's like, says something
Mafalka.
about, no, she doesn't. She goes, uh, well, that's his fault. You all need to leave this room now.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
I'm literally in here to get away from them and talk to my friend, the other leader, who like, I'm definitely her favorite because she doesn't care what I do, and so she literally told me earlier, she's like, as long as you're not being loud, eh, then you can stay in there, but this is not for other people, and so I should be allowed to stay in. I did nothing wrong right there, but they got me in trouble, and then I had to get leave. And I looked at the one lady who literally loved me, and she was just like, she just gave me a look like it was one of those looks like of I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I've never felt so sad, dude. I just want to talk to my friend. I haven't seen him in a year. We only see each other for like meetings, which are once a month, and also during the fair week. Since our fair's ginormous, we work a lot that week. I'm working closing concert, rodeo, tractor pull, and demolition derby night. Because those are the hardest nights, and I know what I'm
Demolition
doing.
Derby. Took me a second
Yeah,
to
we have a.
realize what you just said. I'm hardcore drawn right now.
But yeah, it was. I love those nights. And he's working the country concert, dude. I'm not a big fan of country. He is though.
Yeah, me neither.
And so I hit him with the but then they were just like that one lady was just she was being a real mean lady.
A real meanie.
Exactly, bruh, big bruh. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, it turned out alright. I just hung out with another friend. Sadly, Bay was not there. She's not actually Bay. It's just what you know. Eve. You call him Eve. His
Yeah,
real name's Ethan.
I know his name's Ethan.
He
That's why I call him
he
Eve.
calls the I know. He calls the girl who likes me right now. He calls her Bay because I like her too. So he just calls her Bay. He has a weird obsession with calling people weird names. Like he calls his girlfriend Mid Anna as a joke because Savannah said she hates the word mid.
Yeah, you think you told me that?
Yeah, it was still pretty cool, but still it was funny. Anyways,
Isn't
I said
isn't
a lot of stories today.
isn't bay Danish for poop?
I don't know, but I Bay is like baby, like babe, like it's like one of those terms.
The word bay, which is usually used to describe someone who comes before anyone else, has a very different meaning in Danish. It means poop. To add insult to injury, it means bye in Icelandic. Hmm.
So I'm gonna say beta the girl who likes me, and it's gonna mean bye. Get wrecked, woman. We are not no simps, we are sigmas.
Sigmas, yes.
Nah, it was a fun day. I think I said a lot of stories, big bro.
You did, yeah. I had a story of a disappointing parent story, but your ADHD just went far off topic, which
Yeah,
is
my
great. That's
ADHD
just
went
what I wanted on
my
this podcast.
ADHD went dumb, dude. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm
You really let it take over. So, I actually have a disappointing parent story if we want to go back to that topic.
yeah.
So, when I was younger, I used to not like showers because they took forever, right? I could have just got in, got out, and made it super quick and easy. But when I was younger, I never did that. And so I didn't like them because it was a waste of time. I could have been in my room playing Lego or video games or something. And so eventually, I started faking a shower. I would run the bath and I would sit in the bath and I'd run the fan so that way because the fan was loud so you couldn't tell if it was the shower water or the bath water running. And then I had something in the bathtub with me like a tablet or a phone or something with headphones and I just sat there chilling for like an hour like almost every day in the bathtub just soaking and my parents were getting mad at me because I was in there forever and I wasn't supposed to be. And so one day, it used to be just like a little phone, some earbuds, and then it bumped up to a tablet and a pair of headphones. And eventually I started bringing my Nintendo Switch in there with a pair of headphones. I had to hide them in my towel. I wrapped them up when I went in and wrapped them up when I came out. But sometimes when my dad got mad, he'd have to search the bathroom, and so I have to hide them in clever spaces, like underneath the cabinet in the far back, or underneath the bag in the trash can. Not in the trash, but like under the bag that is in the trash, and it was crazy. But one day, he found it, and he came out, and he wasn't mad, but he was just like, now I know, and then he just walked away. And man, I felt so bad. But then the next day, I had an awesome idea. So what I did, I had this huge setup. I had my sisters help me with it. I took my TV in there, and
I know
I,
where this was. I've heard this before from you. This is funny.
I set it up on the toilet, and then I brought my PlayStation 3 in there, and I got an extension cord and plugged it in above the counter. And then I got my basket of Lego Dimensions stuff and I plugged in my Lego Dimensions pad. I didn't play Lego Dimensions though. I was playing the classic Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. And I had that hooked up in the bathroom, the TV the toilet, the PlayStation on the bathroom counter. I'm sitting there in the bathtub. My clothes are still on. There's no water in there. And I tell my sister, "All right, go tell Dad that I'm pretend that you're mad that I'm in here forever and you need to come and go to the bathroom or something." And so she goes up to my dad. She's not a very good actor, not very convinced. She goes, "Dad, Gabe won't get out of the bathroom again." Rather
That
than,
sounds pretty realistic. That sounds pretty realistic. My sister is. I have a sister.
oh,
She's
normally
dope.
normally it's more like,
Honestly, she's pretty cool. But she's like either really, I like not like clinically, but like just knowing her long enough, she's like bipolar. She puts on an act for some people.
hmm
So my parents, and when I'm on a call, dude, she will literally like she goes and randomly gets me food just because she doesn't want my friends to hate her. But so they'll be like, Connor, why are you so nice? Your sister's so nice to you because she'll ask for a hug or something. And later, when I'm not on the call and she knows I'm not, she'll literally be like, "Yo, Connor, can I get a hug?" And then just like throw me on the ground or like in a nice way, like in a playful way. But I just not having it some nights. So they're like, "Why are you so mad at your sister? She's like literally the nicest person ever to you." And I'm like,
you don't know what it's like living
"Sure,
with Moon Knight.
yeah, pretty exactly, exactly. That's it. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm saying."
But back to the conversation. So my dad comes and he knocks in the bathroom, and normally the door is locked, but he always knocks and then he jiggles the doorknob. And this time the door opens and he sees me in the bathtub with my controller in my hand, my special glowing controller, and you can hear the cantina music from Star Wars in the background. And he just has that, he's not a disappointed look, but just like a, oh my gosh kind of look. And he just turns his head and walks away. And he comes back, he's like, "Dude!" He says it like that all the time. That's just how his voice goes. He's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "What? I'm not doing anything. I'm just taking a shower." I wish I still had that TV. I gave it to my grandma because she had an old TV. Like her TV, it was like a huge box, right? And back when the screens were like rounded, like it was like a bubble screen. She had that
Yeah, I
kind
know
of
exactly what
TV.
you're talking
Yeah, that was in the kids' bedroom. She has a normal TV in her living room, but in the kids' bedroom, whenever we go over for sleepovers, it was that big TV. And so I gave her my little one that I had because the big one she took out and got rid of. So I was like, "Here, have a more modern one. This one actually has HDMI sockets in it, so you can connect your DVD player to it or whatever." And my mom was super mad. She's like, "You can't be giving away my TV like that. What are you doing?" And I'm sitting here like, "It's not, but it was mine though." "No, it's mine." She's like that sometimes, but yeah. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, disappointed parents. Yeah, so that was that. I don't think I've ever taken anything in the bathtub again. Oh, and my headphones, those classic headphones that I used all the time. I was watching my baby sister in the bathtub, not like watching her, but just like in there making sure she's
Yeah,
not drowning. Wait, no, it was my
yeah.
brother. My bad. Was it? I don't remember. All I remember
That
is that she asked for help with something, or no, I had to take her out of the bathtub, so I had to unplug the thing. So I bent over. My headphones are still in my head, and they fell into the water. And I was like, "No!" But that's not the first time they fell in water. That's like the 20th time or something. But this time they actually stopped working, and I think I still have them somewhere. I don't know where, but they got like, I don't know, they were white. And they had like foam paddings, and now the foam padding is no longer white; it is green. And
what?
yeah, and I put it on, and
Nah.
it's like all soft. It's not fluffy anymore. It's just like flat earmuffs. They are busted. But I went into a store the other day, and those headphones are like, 6, 7 years old, and apparently they still sell them. I don't remember what store I was in. I don't know if it was like Target or something, but I found them, and I was super surprised. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they still sell them." I wanted to buy them, but then I was like, "Oh wait, I have way better headphones now. I don't think I need them."
I I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I heard about half of that.
What? What do you mean? What
I
about?
heard the the story about dropping them and then them going in the shower, bathtub. And the dad coming in. I heard most of that. I didn't hear a lot of the details though, dude. I was deep into a conversation with my beloved.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like my mic cut out. Okay, that's reasonable. I
Oh
understand.
yeah, it's like you're drawing except with another dude.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way. Just chilling with a dude. I'm just hitting up another dude.
Guys
You know.
chilling in a voice call, drawn 600 miles away because they're not gay.
I'm not drawing, and I also don't think we're 600 miles away. Because currently, I'm in your basement.
I I'm in the basement. That's
Oh, I see you. What the?
what are you Are you staring through my door right now or my
I'm
window?
laying on your bed. I'm laying on your bed.
I'm staring at my bed right now. It's a pile of clothes that I need to fold.
Don't talk about me like that, big bruh. It's not really nice of you. Not very pog champy of
I'm gonna
you.
whack you with a lightsaber.
Ow. What the heck, man?
Okay, that should not have been an ow. That should have been more like a prolonged scream.
I'm a big boy, dude. It takes a lot to hurt me. Somebody else
All right,
found that
where's my
out the other
John
day.
Wick pencil? I'm sharpening it right now.
Dead serious.
Yeet.
Some guy Some guy that didn't hurt. Some guy grabbed a yardstick and like whacked me with it, dude.
A yardstick.
I don't know where he got it from. It's like so you know how there's you wouldn't know. There's a
I
fair
know what a
building.
yardstick is.
No, no, not the story, but like they
Oh,
hand out like a. Sometimes the fair just hands you out something to work with, and some kid just had one he made himself just for helping him out with something, and so he whacks me with it, dude. Broke it over my like my right shoulder, and I just watched it snap. And I look him dead in the eyes, and I'm like,
what the heck, bro?
nice. I no, I literally said nice. His bro just broke his stick, dude.
My mom used to spank us with spoons when I was younger. Whenever we
My
did
dad
something
used to just
bad.
hold me up to the ceiling fan until the fan stopped moving.
You told me that before. You
He
just
didn't
dunk
actually,
dunk dunk dunk
for
dunk dunk
legal
dunk dunk
reasons,
dunk
he
dunk.
did not. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, dude. Once it stops moving, we start grooving.
He's like, you
And
learned
then
your
you ride the
lesson.
groove moment.
Dunk 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 dunk. Yes, Dad.
No, dude. At that point, I ain't even speaking no more, dude. It's just all caveman sound. It's like, ah. He's
Ooga
like, "Are you
booga.
good, son?" And I'm like, "Oh."
Are you winning, son?
It's like the Scooby Dooby Doo laugh. It's like, he's
Ree.
like, "Son, are you okay?" And my dad's like, "Stupid as always. That's my boy."
And as soon as you show any signs of intelligence, all right, son, let's go visit the ceiling fan again. Yeah, but my mom would spank us with wooden spoons when we were naughty, and like whenever we broke something, or perfectly
And I
reasonable
broke
explanations. And
like
she used like these flimsy ones. They were just like one stick handles. They weren't like the thick ones or anything like that. And so whenever they broke on our butts, we'd be screaming from the sting, but we turn around and we see the broken spoon. We only cry just to make her feel bad. We don't cry because it actually hurts a lot.
it's a W. When you break the spoon, bruh, big W.
Yeah, and then we turn around, we see the broken spoon in her hand, and then the other half on the floor, and we just start laughing. We're rolling on the ground, just like that was the funniest stuff ever when you were younger. I used to make excuses for when I was gonna get spanked. So my mom said, "All right, Gabe, you're gonna get spanked. Get over here." I'm like, "Wait, no, I need to go to the bathroom." She's like, "No, let me spank you first." I'm like, "No, but what if I pee when you spank me? Then you have to clean off the floor." And she's like, "Okay, fine." So I go all the way upstairs. This was in an old house we lived in, and then instead of going to the bathroom, I shut the bathroom door and leave the light on, and I run over to my room real quick, and I throw in like 7 pairs of underwear underneath my pants, and I go back to the bathroom, and I quietly open the door so that way it doesn't sound like it was open, and I flush the toilet, and then I come back out. I'm like, okay, I'm ready, and then she just whoops me, and I'm like, okay, bye, and she's like, wait, what? You're supposed to be crying right now.
Gotta go fast. Here.
Gotta go fast.
How do you feel about like parent favorites? Are you any of your parents' favorite?
How many parents do you think I have?
All of them.
True, true, true. I don't know. I mean, I'm the only. I have the most chores in the house, so I assume so.
Depends. They might just trust you the most. Cause I don't know. I don't know. My dad. I my dad. I'm not 100% sure. It might be. He might not have a favorite. It's me. I'm the youngest child. I am literally the stereotype.
My youngest
Did you know?
sibling is how old is she? 3, I think. We were actually born on the same exact day.
No, you weren't.
Yes, we were. I would go get the birth certificate, but A, I don't know where they are, and B,
Awesome.
that wouldn't be. Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah, and not that weird because we're in a conversation. If you just randomly pull one out and you're like, "Bro, look, I exist." Bro, we going with that doubt again.
Press F to doubt.
No, but my mom, yeah, I'm literally your favorite. I to a lot of people, I'm not a very emotional person. I don't hug them a lot. Like
Yeah, I
my
don't hug
like my
ever.
friends, my one of my friends, she will say I love you like and mean it as a friend. I don't say that back.
I don't
To my
either.
mom, big bro,
Bro, you
my
got
mom,
friends who even talk to you?
yeah, my mom though, I will hug her any time of the day and I will not let go, dude. I love my mom. You don't even understand, bro. Like she is the greatest. She's so chill
Who would you
too.
choose, Ryan Reynolds or your mom?
Honestly, and not as a joke, Ryan Reynolds. No, I like. What's the situation? What's the situation? Is it just like
Um,
hang out one day with them?
yeah.
Oh, I'll hang out with Ryan Reynolds. I see my mom every day.
Okay, what if you had to save one?
I hate to do this.
I just got like double notifications at once.
I I'm thinking about it. I'd hate to say this. I'd have to choose Ryan Reynolds. He has a newborn kid. Also, think of all the lives he's impacted. There have probably been many people who he's saved from like killing themselves just by existing. And yeah, my
True.
mom might be great to me, dude, but like the big
Okay,
picture,
what is your mom's
phone
Facebook so I can
number.
so I can send her this podcast?
No,
Wait.
you send my mom anything, dude, and you're dead.
No, I wouldn't. I don't have the guts to do any of that. I can barely talk to women.
I actually don't really have that problem. As long as I take everything like I'm about to tell a joke, I don't really care. It's not that I have the like. It's not that I have the like courage to.
I mean, I can talk online just fine, but if we were in real life, yeah, it would be
I'm
just
literally
nothing but silence. Unless you spoke first, and then, yeah. But,
holy cow.
what?
Texting with one of my managers right now. Okay, so imagine like the girl version of you. I know
Okay.
how you. I know how you act. Like, but me personally, you know how I make like random weird voices and just will mess around with stuff.
Yeah.
She, I did that when I was working. First time I met her, I did that. She reciprocated. She did the weird voice. She started messing with me too. I was dumbfounded, dude.
Would you ask her to
She is
marry
like.
you?
I was thinking about it. She is the female version of me, dude. Like the greatest. She's the greatest.
Bro, I can't find anyone. My
The only sad thing is,
what?
let's see, I'm 16.
Same, same, same.
370, no, she's 18.
She's 80.
Casually says that.
Yeah, but I don't have many IRL friends. Most of my friends are online and overseas and stuff. Like you live in Indiana, right?
No comment to the podcast.
Well, it's not. It's a big. It's a big place. It's not like people are gonna
Can't
be
get
like,
doxxed,
I
big
know
bruh.
exactly
But
where
yeah,
he's.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, but and
But
I'm all the
no,
way in Vermont, and we met online, and that was fun. But some of my other friends live in like the UK. I have others in Australia. It's crazy. I was supposed to get them on the podcast, but I keep forgetting to, and I invite you instead. And I've known them longer, so props to you, I guess.
I'm just special kind of funny.
Congratulations. Yeah. It's weird how we
No,
think the same things quite a bit.
exactly. But no, she's the female version of me, dude. If the age gap was like a year, I would have got down on one knee instantly. Like, you know how movies when somebody will like fit somebody perfectly and they'll be in like dumbfounded about like
Yeah,
how'd you just do that? And you think to yourself like that's so cheesy. That doesn't happen.
but it does.
I can tell you for a fact, dude. I I'm not speechless often. I'm a man of many words.
Oh, I'm speechless all the
I couldn't
time.
think of anything to describe that dude. I couldn't think of anything. I literally never shut up. And she's like the first person who's gotten me to shut up without telling me to shut up. I was literally just staring at her for a minute. I was like, did you just? But yeah, she's a manager, dude. I'm not. I'm so we just mess around a lot. It's really cool. Still, I'm not. She's supposed to have a trainer do stuff, but because I've been there like a year, so and everything is. So if she needs somebody to run back and get stuff, she asks me. I know where everything is. She knows I know where everything is. And plus, we always joke around. Like if I'm on register and she's putting the food in bags, she'll like I'm on Reg 1, right? And so I can't. It's not like I can leave because I'm the only one on register, so I can't run and do other stuff. So we'll just stand there and talk, and it's amazing. But I don't like her. Like I wouldn't help me out here. I wouldn't like I wouldn't like
I don't know.
marry her.
Yeah, that's what I was
I wouldn't
thinking.
want to be like romantically involved. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to be, but I wouldn't be. But because it's just like we're we're like alike in so many ways that might be bad. But I don't know. She's like great. I
I was gonna
haven't.
say something. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I can't remember. We have been going for almost an hour and a half. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a man of many words, as I just said.
I need to get you on the podcast some more. This is only the fourth episode, so congratulations on making it this far.
Hear me out. What if I get her on the podcast?
What if you get her to
Not
listen to this
actually. I
specific
can't.
episode?
No.
What's your
No,
name?
you can't do that.
What's your number?
You can't do this. No, you can't do this to me.
I could.
You couldn't, because I don't even know her phone number.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. This was gonna go back to the sending your mom this podcast thing. You really keep going off topic, but that's amazing. But I like to stay on other topics because I don't think I have ADHD, so I'm very
Oh yeah, I really do. It's severe, my guy.
yeah.
And
But
anyways,
I just
wrap it up. Roll the credits. Let's get it.
it's crazy how
All guy
we're
doing plays for
online and then
loser. Dude, perfect in over.
what?
Do you not watch Dude Perfect?
No.
I watched a few of their episodes when they come out just randomly because they're pretty entertaining. But no, there's one. There's one episode. It makes me laugh every time. The one guy always does the intro, but he gave it to one of the other guys. He was like, "You can do it this time." But anytime he's about to say what it was, they cut to the like intro credit. It was like, "All right, you're gonna lead it off," and then he's like, "All right, bet. Let's head to," and then it'll roll the like gateway clip.
Okay, well, I think now it's time to wrap up this podcast. I'm just hearing weird.
Yeah, just like you don't even finish it. Like he doesn't even finish it, and then the last thing he's like, "I can't believe I've been saying this." And then they're like, "Nah, roll the credits," and it's like tall guy, beard, twins, purple hump.
He's like, oh,
They
guys,
never.
not again.
No, I'm dead serious. They never let him finish a single thing. It is.
I'm hearing weird screeches like a violin. Oh, that's my cord. I got a little plastic sheet underneath my paper when I ink things so it doesn't bleed, and my headphone cord is rubbing up and down and sounds like a screech of violin. Okay, but yeah, I think it's time to wrap up this podcast. So thank you, Connor, for
Wrap it up.
joining.
I
Yep.
I gotta say a few words. Thank you guys, and hello to Gabe's mother.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for
Appreciate
listening. We are probably not going to finish talking because that's just what friends do. And that's it for today. See you guys. I don't know when the next episode will be. I don't know. I'm not very consistent with this. I need to level up my recording. Okay. All right. Well, see you guys.